Core or Deluxe? That is the question. And if that was your question, then this video is going to help you answer that. Which version of Phantom Epoch belongs on your shelf? Core or Deluxe? So to answer that, let's start by explaining why we made the Core Edition. Primarily, we wanted to make a game for the campaign lover who doesn't really care about miniatures, who might not care about more of the premium components like the dual layer starship board, who wants to save space on their shelf, and who's also looking for a lower price point on the games that they buy. By extension, retail stores also look for some of the same things. Shelf space and cost is prime drivers on what actually makes it into their stores. So, to some extent, some of the things we considered was with that in mind as well. In designing the Core Edition, Tyson and I wanted to keep the same design principles intact that make Phantom Epoch what it is. So user experience really mattered in everything from opening the box for the first time, to setting up your mission, to gameplay, and beyond. So the Core Edition isn't just the Deluxe Edition with some of the stuff pulled out of the box. Now, I had held off on making this video because I was hoping to be able to do a side-by-side unboxing of the Core and the Deluxe editions, but our production sample is still with our manufacturer, and I'm not 100% sure that I'm going to have it before the Kickstarter campaign ends. So what we'll do is we'll walk through the edition or the features of the Core Edition using renders from the manufacturer, and I'll follow up with a real unboxing video as soon as I get the production sample on site. So let's dive into what makes up the Core Edition. And to do that, we can start with what's the same. So both editions, Core and Deluxe, use exactly the same high quality black core cards. We use black core cards in the Exiles of Volan expansion and also in all of our class add-on boxes. So to avoid any mismatches or weirdness in gameplay experience, we kept the cards the same. The mission books are also still the same high quality stock, meant to last a ton of playthroughs. The punch boards and the standees are the same, and the HP tracking bases are also included in the Core Edition to make sure that that on-table gameplay experience is what people have come to expect from Phantom Epoch. So what's not included in the Core box? Well, primarily it's miniatures. People will play with standees, just like the adversaries. It's the Starship upgrade board, which is replaced by cards. It's the boss boards, which look fantastic on your table, but the information can also be presented on a pair of adversary cards. The metal core species cards are also downgraded to black core cards. These are obviously expensive to produce, and so replacing them with the standard cards is a huge cost saver, along with the magnetic upgrades that would normally attach to them. These have become standard cardboard punch-outs instead. That removes a little bit of the wow factor, but ultimately gives the player the same content and same gameplay experience. Tuck boxes for the character classes are also removed, and we had to find new ways to store these and also to reveal the advanced classes to the players as they unlock them. And a big difference is that extra space is not included. So that means there won't be room in the core box to sleeve cards. And finally, those removable storage trays that everybody's raves about. It's not to say that we don't have storage trays in the Core Edition, it's just not that same modular removable design. So what is in the Core Edition? Well, first of all, we had to divide Phantom Epoch's contents into two separate boxes, which will be packaged together in an outer sleeve. This lets us split the weight of all of its contents into two separate containers, and that allows us to use a more lightweight cardboard on the box. This design decision also allows us to create logical organization systems inside these boxes. So we can take a look at some of these renders here. Box number 1 will be your mission box. This will contain all of the adversary cards, your event decks, your standees, your board tokens, your condition tokens, initiative tokens, as well as the HP bases. Now, because of space constraints, we can't create individual wells for each token type, so condition tokens will share an area and stay organized using mini Ziploc bags. Your mission books and all the extra books and everything will go into this box, so when you're getting set up to play a mission, Box 1 is going to give you everything you need to get that mission onto the table. Box 2 will be your player and upgrade box. So this box is going to give you a place to store your characters and their related tokens, so that will kind of act as a universal save tray for all characters. And your between mission upgrade cards will all find their home in box 2 as well. And then all of the class boards and the class cards, they also have a home in this box. The starting class boards will go on top of the storage tray, while the advanced class boards will get tucked away below the storage tray. So for the big reveal, when players unlock their advanced class, they'll have to retrieve their upgrades from underneath the storage tray in box 2. So with this system, the core edition stays organized, and it'll still get to the table faster than nearly any other game in the genre. The core edition still includes the HP tracking bases for a great on-table experience, and all of the content from Phantom Epoch. It has a lower price point, and the core edition, as a bonus, will fit in a Kallax cube. On the other hand, the deluxe edition is still the undisputed king of organization and setup time. It has all of the premium components, individualized modular storage trays, and a box that makes your friends jealous when it's sitting on top of your shelf. So that's the differences between the core and the deluxe editions. Hopefully that's made your choice a little bit easier, and we'll be sure to follow up with a true unboxing as soon as we get our hands on the core edition and as soon as our production sample arrives. So until then, thanks for following along, and we'll see you on our next Kickstarter campaign update.